It was a dark and stormy night. In the cover of darkness, somebody had left a package on my doorstep. Turns out, it was evidence. Evidence of a crime scene. I hadn't planned on working a case that night, but I guess a dick's work has never done. Wait! That sounded better in my head. Well, anyway, this is a makeup video, so we're gonna need some color. That's better. I received one of the coolest things in the mail recently. Being a lover of makeup and makeup products, anything that appeals to my dark little heart, of course, I'm going to get. So I found the coolest thing. There are products from a company called Makeup of Murder, and it is exactly what it sounds like. It is makeup geared to somebody like me who has a dark little heart, and everything is crime scene and killer oriented. There's a lot of heavily pigmented, like glitters and lip scrubs, and everything is wrapped in evidence tape or crime scene tape. The company itself, Makeup of Murder Cosmetics, was founded and launched in October of 2018 by Teresa Spencer, who is an FX makeup artist. And you can find her on Instagram. I'll leave the links below. But right now, I just really want to kind of tear into this and see what it's all about. So this first package here is the Trace Evidence makeup palette, eyeshadow palette. And I'll be the first to tell you, like most women, I get suckered in by a good package. And this is good packaging. As you can see, it's holographic. It is crime scene oriented. And this is just a really cool little, this is cool set. Now it says on here, Trace Evidence Eyeshadow Palette Volume 1. So I'm hoping that means there's going to be a Volume 2, 3, 4, 28. So let's remove the cover. And ooh, so it's all sealed. Now this is from what I have read about the makeup products. They are cruelty-free, vegan, and if you are someone who needs gluten-free products, this is gluten-free makeup. It is a primary color palette. There are 2 shimmers and the rest are matte. And let's just kind of do a little bit of swatching and see how the colors work. There is a little fun fact at the bottom of the page when you buy this that references paint chips. I'll let you read that for yourself. But just looking at it, being in primary colors, I kind of get the feeling that this might have something to do with paint chips that you would find in Trace Evidence. Ooh, let's go ahead and do some swatching. And this is the part where we're going to go ahead and swatch these colors. Normally, I would put my finger in it to do this. However, this has been purchased for a gift and I promised no DL germs. So Q-tips it is. So we're going to start with the red. So right now I'm going to do a little different version of how I would normally swatch. I'm just going to pick up a few of these colors and run them across my skin. So I'm going to use a Q-tip method so I don't contaminate the crime scene. Here we go. Here we go. These are very much primary colors. They show up very brightly on my skin. I am very pale skin, so if you have a little bit darker skin than me, I would recommend a little bit heavier application. But actually, these are pretty good colors. This is a color palette that you would have seen back in the 1980s, and with shows like Stranger Things being very popular and even influencing fashion, I can actually see these colors being a really good seller for people who want to capture that vintage feel of the 80s. So you may be asking yourself, what is so crime scene about a bunch of colors reminiscent of the 1980s? Well, outside of the initial packaging with the crime scene tape, the yellow and the black, each color actually references a paint chip of a room from a house. So you have like den, bedroom, dining, master, so on and so forth. So it was designed to be the color palette of a home, and this is where these crimes would have been committed. Make up your own crime, insert here. As for the palette itself, honestly, it's a big palette. I was not expecting something quite this size. The pans themselves are quite large. This is a powder-based eyeshadow. It's very velvety, highly pigmented. I think from what I'm seeing, it'll go on very smooth. Long lasting, I'm hoping. At this point, I really can't say, but just from what I'm seeing quality-wise here, I think it'll probably be pretty long lasting. This palette here is $26. I think that's a really good price for a makeup palette. I know several competitive companies that have themed makeup. You're looking at more along the lines of 32 to 35 plus. So 26 is very reasonable for my pocketbook. And I did notice on the website when I purchased my makeup, they did run several coupon codes. If you were a crime scene cosmetic investigator, you got a certain percentage off. So I would recommend to continue to check the website for good deals and sales and stuff like that. This next evidence package is going to cause me to stab myself. Is actually the eyeliner tape. Because girls, but ladies, well, you know we all want our winged eyeliner to be sharp enough to kill a man. I have a knife for that. But anyway, so this is the Crime Scene Cosmetic Eyeshadow Tape. And once again, really cute packaging. And the Crime Scene Evidence Tape, you just basically peel off a section to go on your eye. Easy to tear. So you would just apply this to the edge of your eye, draw on your eyeshadow and eyeliner, and then once you're completed, just peel it off, and there you go. Sharp wings. Sharp, 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 sharp wings. Now I will say this, it's not very sticky. It will stick to you. I don't have, it didn't stick very well to my makeup, but I've also handled it quite a bit, but it's easy to tear. You don't have to worry about it leaving sticky stuff on your face, which, yes, we've all done that. So yeah, this is kind of a cute little extra there. This normally runs about $6, but once again, if you have your coupon code, you can get a percentage off of this as well. Now that I've had a chance to play with this palette, and I'll tell you, I love the concept. I love what they were going for. Something that I would really like to see in the future is maybe some serial killer palettes or unsolved mystery palettes. I would personally love to have a Black Dahlia palette, or perhaps even an H.H. Holmes or Jack the Ripper. Just some food for thought. So that's it for another edition of Digging Deeper. If you like what you saw, please subscribe to our channel. Otherwise, there'll be a crime scene investigation going on at your house. Until next time, pleasant screams! You'll never catch me, copper! Who am I kidding? I don't run. I really do wish people would stop dropping evidence on my porch this early in the morning. What is it? Noon? You wish you looked this good first thing in the morning. I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeMille.